Like a beacon on a hilltop, Ada breezes furrow the black and gold. In a tournament that features some of the best high school girls basketball teams in the state, the Lady Buffs came up just short of playing in the title game yesterday. However, last year, the Carl Albert Lady Titans finished 5th and made it to the 5A state semifinals in the same season. That's how competitive this tournament is. Today, the Lady Buffaloes are attempting to finish the tournament strong and place 3rd. And to add to the excitement, head coach Jared Owen from McAlester will coach against his former team and his former leader, Jeff Daugherty of Merritt. In Star Wars terms, the apprentice will face off with his old master. Who will emerge victorious? We're about to find out. Hello and welcome to the Robert S. Kerr Activity Center on the campus of East Central University in Ada, Oklahoma. I'm your voice of the Buffaloes, Brandon Green, along with Wyatt Hubbard, and you are tuned in to the Lady Buffalo pregame show here on KNED, 1150 AM, 98.3 FM on the KNED app and video streaming on the McAlester Radio YouTube channel. Tonight we have the Merritt Oilerettes and the McAlester Lady Buffaloes in the third place game of the Bertha Frank Teague Mid-America Classic. Partner, there's a lot of storylines going into today's game. This ought to be a fun one today.
Yeah, Brandon, one of the big storylines you mentioned, of course, Coach Owen going up against his former team and former leader. Very interested to see what transpires here tonight between these two coaches.
Nate, I think your first time inside the Kerr Activity Center. What do you think about, one, the atmosphere, and two, the prestigious tournament that you're about to be involved in?
Well, just first, the atmosphere. It's very unique. You don't play basketball in a dome very often. And it's a beautiful dome here in Ada over at East Central. And obviously one of the most prestigious tournaments in Oklahoma basketball. I'm really looking forward to it.
All right, so let's go ahead and let's preview the McAlester Lady Buffaloes 6-3 on the year, led by 7th-year head coach Jared Owen, who is 86-66 at the helm. McAlester did not play their best basketball versus the top team in 3A yesterday, but they also played excellent defense to ensure Washington did not play their best either. The stats were almost identical with the exception of 3. McAlester forced 18 turnovers, but in return had a season-high 26. The Lady Buffaloes made up for it with a much better three-point showing, hitting 6 for 35% to Washington's 1 made 3 for 14%. Opponents are 4 of 32 from 3 against McAlester during this tournament for 13% from beyond the arc. Also from McAlester, 53% from the free throw line. Washington was 63. In a game that was decided by 3 points, McAlester made 5 less free throws than their opponent.
Wow.
So looking at their journey to the third place game, they beat Kingfisher 45-36. Like we said, lost to Washington 43-40 yesterday. Looking at the Lady Buffaloes, some top tier players. Katie Allen had 12 points on 4 of 8 shooting, had 5 boards as well. Tori Kilburn had 11 points, 7 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 blocks. Tyrus Davis, 5 steals in yesterday's game with 11 points, 4 of 9 shooting. She's shooting 44% from the field on the tournament. She also had 3 rebounds in yesterday's game. All right, we're going to be taking a look at the Merritt Oilerettes coming up in just a moment. You're listening to McAlester Basketball here on K.
Hey guys, it's Sam from Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford here in McAlester. We understand how busy we all are these days. It's hard to find time just to get your vehicle serviced, and we are proud to offer the Freedom Express. We can either pick up your vehicle and bring it back when we finish, or for lighter maintenance, we can send our mobile service techs to you. We can do all this with almost all makes and models. I know life gets busy, so I hope this helps. Come see us here at Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester and let us make it happen for you.
McAlester Direct Primary Care offers 24/7 access to your provider, deeply discounted rates on labs and imaging, more time with your provider, unlimited appointments, same day or next day appointments, and even home visits for a flat monthly membership fee. We don't accept insurance, but all are welcome to join. Dr. Bradley Cross has joined, Dr. Chris Bean, Dr. Chelsea Burgess, and Joy Ald APRN, who are accepting new patients. For more information, please stop by our office, McAlester Direct Primary Care at 6th and Carl Albert, or give us a call at 918-233-6522.
Elevate your game with Freeze and Flare Heat and Air. Get your new home system today at $500 off, plus a 5-year labor and 10-year parts warranty. It's a slam dunk for your basketball comfort. For a limited time only, use the keyword basketball. Get your courtside offer today. Don't despair. Call Freeze and Flare in McAlester at 918-424-7135. We are fully licensed, bonded, and insured. Mechanical license number is 001-44485.
Happy holidays from everyone at Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in McAlester. The 23 model year is coming to a close, and Patriot has new half-ton Ram pickups with 15% off MSRP or 2.9% financing. You can take 10% off MSRP on most heavy-duty Ram trucks, and Patriot has a selection of new 2023 and 24 Jeep models with 15% off MSRP. Drop by Patriot for details on the 69 bypass next to the mall.
My wife makes the best lasagna, even in that old kitchen of ours. She deserves the best kitchen money can buy, but all our cash was tied up. So we went to the Bank N.A. for a loan for our kitchen remodel, and the folks at the Bank N.A. came through for us and our family. Plus, the Bank N.A. is local, so the money stays in town. Call 918-423-2265 or go into the Bank N.A. to get your loan for whatever your family wants or needs. The Bank N.A. Strong, secure, and ready to loan. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to Pontotoc County. I'm Brandon Green along with Wyatt Hubbard and Nate Brown alongside here today. Here in the pregame show, we previewed your Lady Buffaloes. Now let's take a look at McAlster's opponent, the 6-1 7th-ranked team in 2A, the Merritt Oilerettes, led by head coach Jeff Doherty. So Jeff Doherty graduated from Southwestern Oklahoma State University back in 1984. He has been in education for 38 years and has coached for 24 of those years. Jeff began his coaching career in 1986 at Central High School. From there, he coached at Lady High School, Elk City High School, and has been at Merritt High School for 24 years. Coach Doherty has made 13 state tournament appearances, and he has been the head coach, while Coach Jared Owen has been the assistant coach on the girls basketball team at Merritt before. We'll dive in a little bit more on that a little bit later. Looking at the Merritt Oilerettes, they were 24-3 last year, did not make the state tournament after losing their season opener. They won 24 straight, but they had 2 straight losses in area. They went to state back in 2022, lost to Picola in the quarterfinals, 41-35. In Merritt's history, they have been state champions twice before, both in Class B in 78 and in 1980. They have not made it past the quarterfinals since 1980 when they won that Class B state title. Looking at their team this year, though, they are 6-1, lost their only game of the season in the semifinals to Carl Albert in a 5-point game, 52-47. They can shoot the lights out of the gym, 66.9 points per game, 38.3 points given up on them so far this season. They are ranked 7th in Class 2A. During the tournament, they are averaging nearly 55 points a game. They're shooting 53% from the field. If you're putting that into comparison for McAlester, McAlester is shooting 38% from the field. That is what they're shooting from 3, 38%. So you're going to have to be able to stop them today. You're going to have to match them as well offensively. 70% from the line, but they're not rebounding the ball as well as McAlester is. McAlester with 29 rebounds a game, Merritt with 22.5. Also, they're turning the ball over way less than McAlester is. McAlster's averaging 22 turnovers a game, Merritt just at 12. So the Lady Buffaloes are going to have to take better care of the ball. Again, all this is going to be coming up in some keys to the game a little bit later on. Looking at some of their top players, Addison Hartman, 16.5 points per game, 56% from the field, and 5.5 boards per game. She's also the top team defender with 2 steals a game in this tournament. Marley Mong is a 3-point threat, 33% from the line so far during the tournament, and 13.5 points per game, 48% from the field total. And also looking at Ella Porter, who had 10 points per game in the first 2 games, 56% from the field, and also 5.5 rebounds per game. Look out also for Chloe Stout, 4 of 7 from the three-point line so far in the tournament. Those are some players to look out for the Merritt Oilerettes. Now looking at some players to watch for McAlester.
Players to watch for your Lady Buffaloes here tonight. Tori Kilburn, she has a clear advantage that the Lady Buffaloes have today, but she will have to overcome the red-hot Addison Hartman. Points have been tough to come by in the paint for Kilburn the last 2 days, but we'll see if Coach Owen finds a way to get her more open looks today. And also Katie Allen. The Oilerettes are arguably the best shooting team in this tournament, so the Lady Buffaloes are going to need to match the shot of Merritt tonight. Katie Allen had a bounce-back day from beyond the arc yesterday, but didn't get a ton of open looks. We'll see if she gets more opportunities today against Merritt. Ty Davis, we mentioned the scoring ability of Merritt, but don't forget Kingfisher was a team scoring nearly 60 a game, and the Lady Buffaloes held them to 36. Washington was averaging over 60 points a game, and the Lady Buffaloes held them to a season-low 43. This is a big testament to the perimeter defense of Ty Davis. She's so quick, and her height at the guard position combined with her speed leads to her being a menace on opposing offenses. And you saw it yesterday when she had 5 of McAllister's 9 steals versus Washington. She will be a vital part once again in keeping the other team's points total low today.
All right, now transitioning over to keys to the game for the Lady Buffaloes.
Where you're going to want to stay out of foul trouble. In the dying minutes of the game yesterday, McAlester was without Tori Kilburn and Katie Allen, Lady Buffalo's 2 top scorers. And the game finished with a possession. And if you have either one of them on the floor at that moment, much less both, you have a better chance of sending that game into overtime. Keep your best players out of foul trouble so that you have them in the game late. And on the flip side of things, get Merritt into foul trouble. The Oilerettes are very good, but they don't have a very deep bench. Only 7 players played for Merritt yesterday versus Carl Albert, and the 7th player barely played over 3 minutes. In comparison, all 9 players that McAlester put on the floor yesterday played longer. If you get Merritt into early foul trouble, you have a good chance to walk away with the dub. Lastly, force Merritt to beat you inside the perimeter. In Merritt's win over Bing, they shot 60% from 3, and they have multiple players that can get hot from beyond the arc. Carl Albert forced Merritt to beat them from inside the three-point line with tight defense along the perimeter, and it helped lead the Lady Titans to a win. Follow Carl Albert's formula and see where it takes you tonight.
Like we said, McAlester has not played Merritt in the Max Preps era that goes back to about 2005, 2006. But like we said, head coach Jared Owens' stint right before McAlester was in Merritt, where he was the head softball coach and assistant basketball coach of the Oilerettes for 3 seasons. That means he was coaching under Jeff Daugherty. Now it's the master against the apprentice.
Yep.
I'm waiting to see how this is going to turn out. It's going to be a pretty interesting matchup here for the third-place game. Both teams trying to come away with hardware here tonight underneath the dome. Who will come away victorious and add to that trophy case? We're going to find out here shortly. We'll take a break. We'll have tip-off and the starting lineups in just a moment here on.
Maddie, get ready to unwrap this season's greatest gift, the savings at the Nissan Thrill of the Drive sales event.
Starring Santa's favorites, the Nissan Frontier and Nissan Rogue.
Better hurry, Santa's working on your wish list now.
Happy holidays from Benton Nissan of McAlester. And don't forget to tell them Maddie sent ya.
Benton Nissan is your best deal dealer. Learn more at bentonnissan.com.
Since 1952, W.E. Alford Propane has been your source for propane and petroleum products, both residential and commercial. W.E. Alford Propane serves eastern and southeastern Oklahoma, with locations in the Eufaula area, McAlester, Shakota, Wilburton, Hartshorn, and Muskogee, just to name a few. If you need propane or petroleum products, there's only one number to call, 918-423-3121. Call today. W.E. Alford Propane, serving the area for 70 years.
Place game between the Merritt Oilerettes and the McAlester Lady Buffaloes. But before that, at this time, I'd like to introduce Sam Caton to give this evening's invocation, and then we will follow up that with this evening's national anthem.
All right, welcome back to the Career Activity Center. We're going to now have the prayer, and then we will have our national anthem in just a moment. We'll send it down to the floor.
All of us that are getting to watch, or the young ladies getting to play, got to participate in this amazing event. God, first off, we're so thankful for all the people on the board and all the sponsors and everyone that has put in all these hours and time before this to make this tournament continue to happen every year. God, we're thankful for these teams, schools, players, and coaches, Lord, that sacrifice so much time over this break and with their family, God, to take part in this amazing tournament. God, we ask these last 2 games, God, you'll watch over these teams, keep them safe. God, as everyone goes home tonight, we pray that you'll keep them safe and just let us be grateful for everything that we have this holiday season. Lord, we ask this all in your heavenly name. Amen.
And now, fans, to sing this evening's national anthem, please welcome the lovely Miss J.L. Stillwell.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets spread glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, y'all, you ready to get started?
Let's basketball, buddy.
All right, I'm going to send things down to the floor for the starting lineups.
McAlester Lady Buffaloes and the 2A Merritt Oilerettes. First, the starting lineup for McAlester. Junior number 3, Avery Alberson. Freshman number 5, Rylan Lesnow. Senior number 21, Madison Vandor. Junior number 23, Katie Allen. And junior number 42, Bodie Nystrom. Head coach for the Lady Buffaloes is Jared Owen. And now, fans, the starting 5 for the Merritt Oilerettes. Senior number 2, Ella Porter. Junior number 5, Gracie Carnes. Senior number 10, Chloe Stout. Senior number 21, Addison Hartman. And sophomore number 22, Marley Long. Head coach for
Pretty interesting starting lineup there for the Lady Buffaloes, rolling out a new starting 5 than what we're used to. So Avery Alberson and Rylan Lesnow and Bodie Nystrom getting starts here today, where the usual starters in those places have been Ty Davis, Jada Ponce, and Tori Kilburn. So we're going to see how McAllister's game plan goes into the opening frame here against the Merritt Oilerettes. Again, the McAlester Lady Buffaloes wearing their black-on-black uniforms, gold numerals on the front and back, and gold McAlester across the front. For the Merritt Oilerettes, it looks like they're white-on-white jerseys. That looks like black numerals on the front and back, and black Merritt across the front as well.
Wrong. That is
it's not black.
orange.
Orange?
Yeah.
My goodness, I'm color. Are you sure?
100%.
I'm so colorblind. I really am.
I mean, that's about as orange as East Central.
That's how you know I couldn't be a Texas or Oklahoma State fan. Lady Buffaloes will be moving to left to right. Oilerettes right to left. There's the whistle. We're about to get started here. Ball's up in the air. Tip is won by Merritt, and it is basketball time. Third place time here in Ada. So with the basketball, number 22, Marley Mong. They'll work it over to the left side, left wing with it, specifically a Stout. Cross-court pass, spot up right wing. 3 is good. Early three-pointer made by Marley Mong, who is 33% from 3 on the tournament so far, and the Oilerettes have an early 3-0 advantage. Van Dorpy stops along the far corner, passes it out over to Lesnow, who's running point this possession. Passes angle right over to Katie Allen. 30 seconds into the first, Merritt already with a three-point made. They're averaging 38% from the three-point line during the tournament, so they can shoot the lights out of the gym. McAllister's going to have to be able to answer back. Handoff inside, trying to bounce it inside for Bodie Nystrom. It's knocked out of bounds. No, they're going to say it was not touched by anybody. First initial call by the official was that it was still McAllister ball. Changed it, said it's Merritt basketball. So Lady Buffaloes with an early turnover here against the Oilerettes. Down the floor, Carnes goes with it. Cross-court pass far corner. Spot up three again by Mong, and she's got back-to-back. 6-0 the score, Merritt, as Marley Mong has already hit 2 threes. She's averaging 13.5 points per game on the tournament, and she's given them a 6-0 lead. And we have an early steal here by Ella Porter. 1-on-2, Porter looking back door. Layup is up and short. Rebounded offensively by the Oilerettes. Blocked shot by Bodie Nystrom, and she's got the rebound. There's a tie ball. It'll stay with the Lady Buffaloes. So an early hot start, though, here for the Merritt Oilerettes. 2 threes by Marley Mong.
Yeah, I got to get a lady on her. That was one of her keys to the game. Don't let them get hot from 3.
Pass ahead over to Van Dorpy. McAllister already down an early 6-zip. Van Dorpy, angle right, gets a screen by Nystrom, but it was a moving screen. Back-to-back turnovers here by the Lady Buffaloes. On that one on a moving screen by Bodie Nystrom. 6:41 left in the first. Oilerettes up 6-0. Again, out of all the teams I've seen so far, I know that Carl Albert and Merritt are probably the 2 best scoring teams in this tournament. But Merritt may be the best team from 3, as we have another far corner 3 that's up and nothing but net. This time it's Chloe Stout. 9-0 on 3 threes by the Merritt Oilerettes. And a minute and a half in, we'll take a break. 9-0 Oilerettes lead here on
Vickers Power Sports wants to treat you to the perfect work ally this holiday season. It's the Can-Am Defender. Right now, visit Vickers Power Sports to see all the packages available of the Can-Am Defender. For a limited time, get up to $2,000 rebate on 2023 Can-Am Defender models. You won't need to work hard to work better. So stop by for the perfect holiday gift. Offer ends December 31st, 2023. Certain conditions apply. See Vickers Power Sports for details at 1904 South Main, McAlester.
6:29 left in the first, and it is what we expected from the Merritt Oilerettes. They've already hit 3 threes. And here's an inbound steal over the near corner by Marley Mong. Right now it's an Oilerette clinic. Overhead pass near corner, spot up 3. Can they make another one? That one's short. Ball's in the air, offensive board near corner. Merritt still with the basketball. Mong pass top the key, around the world to the right wing. Looking inside, grabs the high post. Turnaround jumper is up and off the back iron. Rebounded by Lesnow, who takes it out. Double team, passes ahead over to Van Dorpy. 6:05 left in the first. Alberson takes it up to the three-point line, left wing, stops, gets it inside for Nystrom. Nystrom lost it. It's going to be stolen here by the Oilerettes. Number 5 grabbed it, Gracie Carnes.
Yeah, Merritt putting a lot of pressure on the Buffaloes so far.
McAllister hasn't even gotten a shot off yet. Inside, and we have a travel along the baseline. 5:45 left to go in the first. Merritt leading McAllister 9-0. Van Dorpy will inbound over to Nystrom. Nystrom in the corner, taking a couple of dribbles. She needs some help. Passes it ahead. It's tipped around into the McAllister bench, staying with the Lady Buffaloes. 5:39 left in the first quarter. Van Dorpy will inbound over to Allen. Allen in the backcourt. Dribbles right. Left kind of alone. Lobs it across the half-court line over to Van Dorpy. Van Dorpy, as McAllister beats the press, looking for their first shot of the game so far. And we're 2 minutes and 31 seconds in. Here's another foul here on the Oilerettes. This one's going to be on Ella Porter. It's actually their first team foul, so that's only their first. Lesnow will look to inbound. Finds Van Dorpy left wing. Bounce pass over to Alberson, driving towards the basket. Great look for Bodie Nystrom. Couldn't make the shot off the left block, though. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Nystrom. Those are shots you have to make when Merritt is hitting threes the way they are here early. They were 60% from 3 in their opening round game against Bing when they won 62-39. You got to be able to match them here offensively. Near corner 3 is up and off the right iron. Offensive board again here for the Oilerettes. Low post 2 is missed, but a foul. Avery Alberson is one charged with the foul.
That was the 3rd offensive rebound already for Merritt here early on.
So free throws coming up here for Ella Porter. Her first free throw is made. And it's a 10-0 lead here for Merritt. Riley forehand checks in for Avery Alberson. Porter is now 3 of 3 from the free throw line on the tournament. This is only the 12th free throw taken by the Oilerettes in this 3-day tournament. They were 70% coming into today's game. This to make it 11-0, and they get it. Rolled around the front side of the iron, and it's an 11-0 start here for the Oilerettes. McAlester in deep, big trouble. Pass across half-court line. Les now gets over to forehand. Forehand looks inside over for Nystrom. It's going to be tipped and stolen. Taken by Marley Mong, and the Oilerettes will go the other way. Passing inside. Good look, and a blocked shot. Rylan Les now says, I don't think so. It'll stay with Merritt, but it'll be still an 11-0 game. Looks like she blocked Ella Porter's shot. Inbound left wing. Hands the ball off at the top of the key. Looking back high post, turnaround jumper, contested shot. What a shot. Addison Hartman got that one over Bodie Nystrom with a hand in her face. You got to tip your cap there. It's a 13-0 start here for Merritt. 4:37 left in the first. Passing over. We had someone lose their shoe at the half-court line. It looks like a Merritt Oilerette lost her shoe. Who is it? Let's look around at the bottom of the floor here. It is number 10. Chloe Stout lost her shoe. She is guarding with only a shoe on her left foot at the top of the key. Still playing. Here's a steal again. It's Ella Porter taking it down the floor. We're still looking for the shoe. Looks like she grabbed it, misses the shot down low. It is Van Dorpy with the rebound, making it the other way, but we do have, with her shoe back on, number 10, Chloe Stout. Top of the key, Van Dorpy driving left side. Goes up with a tough left-handed layup, left it short. Rebounded by Marley Mong. McAlester still looking for their first points of the first quarter. 3:55 left in it. Near corner three is up and no good. Rebounded by Bodie Nystrom. McAlester forces the Merritt Oilerettes to go one and done that possession, but they need some points in a bad way here. Left wing three is in and out by Van Dorpy. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by the Lady Buffaloes.
Timeout's called by Merritt.
And timeout will be called so that Stout can get her shoe back on, and the Oilerettes will take it. 3:41 left to go in the first. Merritt leading 13-0 over McAlester here.
Hey guys, it's Sam from Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford here in McAlester. We understand how busy we all are these days. It's hard to find time just to get your vehicle serviced, and we are proud to offer the Freedom Express. We can either pick up your vehicle and bring it back when we finish, or for lighter maintenance, we can send our mobile service techs to you. We can do all this with almost all makes and models. I know life gets busy, so I hope this helps. Come see us here at Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester, and let us make it happen for you.
So we had a lot of stuff happen during that last break. Chloe Stout lost her shoe. She was able to finally get it on. Marley Mong was kind of having to stretch out. Looked like her left leg she was trying to stretch. Could have been her hip too. So she's okay. She's still on the floor. Tori Kilburn has checked in for the Lady Buffaloes for the first time today. 3:35 left to go in the first. Lady Buffaloes still looking for their first points. It is 13-0. Driving in, clear pass to the basket. It's Marley Mong. Makes this a 15-0 game. And it is about as ugly as it can get here for the Lady Buffaloes in quarter number one.
Yeah, Merritt is 5 of 13 from the field. McAlester 0 of 3.
Ball gets knocked out of bounds as they were looking for a cutting Kilburn towards the rim. Knocked out by Addison Hartman. Along the baseline, it'll be forehand to inbound for McAlester. Right at the glass. Forehand looks, finds Nystrom. Back outside over to Van Dorpy, who gathers it along the half, or right between the rings. That black line here. Top of the key. Allen passes left elbow to Kilburn, back outside forehand, right wing. She dribbles to the high post, back outside Van Dorpy. Van Dorpy back right wing. Kilburn trying to go up against a man-to-man defense here by the Oilerettes. Top of the key, right wing. Van Dorpy eyes the rim, tries driving. Inside the paint, left-handed tough layup, missed. And a offensive board by Kilburn. Double teamed in the paint, gets it back outside. Shuffling left, taking a free throw line jumper is Katie Allen, and that one misses. Lady Buffaloes have gone 6 minutes, 20 seconds without a point here. Merritt has gone on a hot start, 15-0. It's a disaster, or a recipe for disaster here is what I'm trying to say in the first quarter. Lady Buffaloes are already behind the 8 ball. Bounce pass, left elbow. Looking inside, no one's open. Addison Hartman passes it out right wing. Looking back door, it's sails out of bounds. Last touch by the lady who tried to pass it. Looks like that was Addison Hartman. 2:18 left in the first. McAlester trying to get on the board here, but trying to overcome a stout, also Merritt Oilerettes defense that is giving up only 38.3 points per game. Here's a good look by Riley, forehand for Bodie Nystrom, and that baseline floater is able to get McAlester on the board for the first time tonight, 15-2. 2 minutes left to go in the first.
Hopefully that gets things started for the offense.
McAlester has gone to the Bertha Frank Teague Mid-America Classic once before. That was in 2008. McAlester finished 4th place, so they have played in this game before, and they lost it to Preston. McAlester trying to avenge that, but they have a lot of ground to make up, down 13. 1:40 left to go in the first. Handing the ball off, far corner, back over to the baseline. Driving baseline is a Oilerette, missing the shot, and a great box out and rebound by Bodie Nystrom. Missing it was Ella Porter. Dribbling ahead, forehand, cross court. Trying to find Kilburn in, does far corner. Kilburn will take a spot up 3. That one's back iron. High off the iron and into the hands of Addison Hartman. Quickly, they go the other way. Left wing spot up 3 by Mong. She's got 3 in the quarter. Marla Mong has hit her 3rd three-pointer, and it puts Merritt up 18-2.
They're 4 of 7 from 3.
We knew they would do this. Left wing. Kilburn, high post, backing up her lady, and they're going to call a charge on Tori Kilburn. 58 seconds left to go in the first. Ty Davis will check in for forehand, and Rylan Lesnow comes in for Bodie Nystrom. 58 seconds left in the first. It's 18-2. Merritt leading McAlester. Mainly beyond the 3-ball here, as they have hit 4 threes in the first quarter alone for 12 out of their 18 points. And Merritt with the turnover, a rare one for them. They were only averaging 12 during the tournament. They throw that one away, and it'll be McAlester basketball trying to get a little bit of momentum here. 48 seconds left in the first. Kilburn along the near sideline. With Davis on the floor, Lesnow, Allen, Van Dorpy, and like we said, Kilburn, far corner. Van Dorpy trying to drive, stopping left elbow. Up with the left hand, left it short. This one will go out of bounds, and it will be again Oilerette basketball as it goes out near the corner.
Yeah, but you mentioned the turnovers. Merritt with only 3 turnovers. McAlester looks like they have 8.
Not a great start there. I mean, again, they're averaging 22 on the tournament. They had, what was it? I think it was 16 first-half turnovers yesterday, 14 the day before. Left wing, Merritt tried to pass it inside. It's tipped, taken back by the Oilerettes, top of the key. Looking back inside. Quick bounce pass, great look. Right block 2, Ella Porter. And Merritt has put up 20 on the Buffaloes in the first quarter. 12 seconds left in the quarter. Top of the key, Ty Davis. 8 seconds. 7 seconds. 6. 5. Right wing Allen. 4. She eyes at the clock. 2. 1. Takes the top of the key. Top of the key. Force 3. Try saying that 3 times fast. But it falls short, and Merritt leads McAlester 20-2 at the end of the first quarter. Didn't see that one coming. We head to the second quarter. McAlester trying to turn this around here on.
You can tell it's Christmas time at Vickers Furniture. Yes, we have your $10,000 tickets. Plus, with football season in full swing, a large selection of recliners are on sale right now. And when it's time to crash, we even have mattresses Christmas sale priced. Merry Christmas from Vickers Furniture, 215 South 2nd Street in McAlester.
Vickers Furniture, we're right here with you.
McAlester Direct Primary Care offers 24/7 access to your provider. Deeply discounted rates on labs and imaging, more time with your provider, unlimited appointments, same day or next day appointments, and even home visits for a flat monthly membership fee. We don't accept insurance, but all are welcome to join. Dr. Bradley Cross has joined, Dr. Chris Bean, Dr. Chelsea Burgess, and Joy Ald APRN, who are accepting new patients. For more information, please stop by our office, McAlester Direct Primary Care at 6th and Carl Albert, or give us a call at 918-233-6522.
So it was a dream first quarter for Merritt. It was a nightmare first quarter for McAlester. It's 20-2 in this battle of the MHSs. We're just now beginning quarter number 2. We have an early block here by Tori Kilburn. She gets the rebound, too. That's a good way to start off the second quarter. Kilburn will move it left to right. Lesnow on the floor with Ty Davis, Katie Allen, and also Van Dorpy and Rylan Lesnow. Passing right wing, Les now. Looks inside, over for Kilburn. Kilburn has an advantage, passes back out to the far corner. Van Dorby for three, missed it. And McAlester is shooting 10% from the field, 1 of 10 so far. Passing ahead, Merritt, baseline, that's a travel, it looked like. Top of the key, forcing it around the world to the near corner. Gracie Carnes, dribbles straight away, guarded up by another number 5, Rylan Less now. We've had a lot of, like I said, numbers guarding their own numbers in this tournament, more often than not, really weird. Left wing, again, good moves here by Carnes. Carnes finds a lady inside, it's tipped away by Kilburn out of bounds. They're going to say actually it was off of Kilburn and then off of an Oilerette, so McAlester will get the ball. 58 seconds into quarter number 2, McAlester down by 18. So Davis will take it down the floor 60 seconds into quarter number 2. Davis dribbles left, passes it off angle left over to Van Dorby. Van Dorby feeding it over to Allen between the rings. Allen right side over to Davis. Davis looking inside. Kilburn's guarded up well. Van Dorby spotted up high, driving in Davis. She's double teamed. She stepped along the baseline. That's going to be another turnover for McAlester. 6:43 left to go in the second quarter. I'll tell you where a lot of opponents against McAlester is having success here in the first 2 days is being able to guard up Torrey Kilburn well inside. McAllister's wanting to go there, but they have denied access to the paint. Passing high post, turnaround, spot up 2 by Porter is banked in. She is on fire here early. And Merritt leads McAlester by 20, 2-0. Right wing, Van Dorpy. Passing between the rings over to Les now. Les now looking high post, finds Allen. Allen, free throw line, drives in, draws contact, can't get the shot, but she'll go to the line. That's going to be on Marley Mong, her first, team first. I'm telling you, the only bright side here to McAlester right now is that no one's really in foul trouble. First shot made by Allen. Again, she's a team leading 89% from the free throw line, averaging 11 points per game on the tournament. She's now 5 of 5 from the line during the tournament. Forehand, Les now. Allen at the line, Kilburn and Van Dorby down low, and Allen makes both of them. Makes it 22-4. Still not a deficit that I've not seen teams come back from, so don't write off the Lady Buffaloes just yet, but they need to get it going. Merritt across half-court line to the left front court. Over to Mong. Mong dribbles top the key, passing off right side. Bounce pass, right elbow. With it, Hartman. Hartman driving on Kilburn. Looks inside. Great look. 2 is up and good. They have been fantastic finding the open shot when it's been guarded inside the perimeter. Hallie Smith gets it to go for 2. Van Dorpy lobs it back outside. Far corner 3 by Katie Allen is air ball. Too strong. Offensive board by Les now, and she dribbled along the baseline. Another turnover here by the Lady Buffaloes.
That turnover, by the way, was their 10th.
5:45 left in the half. It's 24-4. Merritt leading McAlester. In the backcourt, cross half-court line. Merritt works quickly. Finding a lot of open shots here early, but again, I think a lot of it's also by design. This one, though, is going to result in an offensive foul by Merritt, giving McAlester the ball back. That's officially a turnover on them, though. That's Addison Hartman. That's her first personal.
Merritt
second team foul.
5 turnovers.
Van Dorpy will check in for Kilburn. Kilburn. And forehand, Nystrom, Allen, and Lesnow are also on the floor with them. We're in their road black on gold uniforms. Top of the key. Lesnow with the ball. Lesnow dribbles inside 3-point line, dribbles right back out. Looking around the front court, passes off to Van Dorpy, dribbles behind the back, stops, overhead pass between the rings to forehand. Directing Allen to go to the right elbow. She picked up a dribble after one dribble. Feeds it back off over to Allen beyond the 3-point line right side. 5:08 left to go in the half. High post. Van Dorpy back outside, top of the key. Allen eyed the rim, might have had it for a moment, but has to now get it away to Van Dorpy, who is between the rings. She tries driving on 2 different players, misses it too strong. Ball out of bounds, last touch by Merritt. It'll stay with the Lady Buffaloes.
Number 21, Addison Hartman returns.
So Hartman comes back in again. Merritt has only played 7 players, I believe, this entire tournament. They only played 7 players for sure yesterday. Pass inside, Bodie Nystrom, spot up 2. Good, nothing but net. And Bodie Nystrom leads the team with the 4 out of their 6 points. pulls McAlester back within 20 at 18 points. 4:45 left to go in the half. Coming back from 18 wouldn't even be the weirdest thing that's happened so far in this tournament, as we have a steal here by Van Dorpy. Showing a little bit of pressure here by the Lady Buffaloes. Van Dorpy picks up her dribble, cross-court over to the left wing, over to Les Now. Les Now. Looks like there was a foul. Foul's on number 5, Gracie Carnes. Third team foul, her first personal. 4:32 left in the half. Forehand looks around. Feeds it in the corner over to Allen. Allen eyed the rim for a little bit. Goes off a screen by Nystrom. Goes up for a tough in the paint, too, that's missed as she was fading off to her left. Saved offensively by by Rylan Lesnow. Far corner. Van Dorpy takes one dribble, passes off to the left wing. Great hustle play there by Lesnow earlier. Nystrom, mid-post, goes up for 2. This one's a little bit off to the left. Had the distance, just a little bit off kilter. 4:05 left in the half, 24-6 McAlester down. Merritt looking baseline, back out top of the key. Driving is Mong. Mong for a tough 2, she's fouled. 2 free throws coming up here for Marley Mong. Her first free throw attempts of the tournament.
Fouls on number 21, Madison Van.
Fouls on Van Dorpy, her first. Team's first of the second quarter. As Alberson's about to check back in for the Lady Buffaloes. I think they have to tell her which line is the free throw line, because that's been freaking me out here, too. The first shot is off the back iron. It looks like the normal free throw line would be that black line, but there's a line that's further back. That is the actual free throw line. And she hasn't taken a free throw so far this tournament. That was her first, so they had to direct her, hey, let's scoot a little bit further back. Kind of confusing there on the floor. Second shot is made, so they go 1 of 2 from the line there. Marley Mong makes it 25-6. McAlester down. 3:55 left in the half. Far corner, Allen dribbles around the arc, passing between the rings over to Van Dorpy. High post to Lesnow. Lesnow, good move inside. Contested 2. Nothing but net on the floater. Rylan Lesnow makes it 25-8. 3:41 left in the half. Pass to the near sideline across the half-court line. With it is Carnes. Carnes on the ECU logo. Ella Porter with it, dribbling left. Back pedals. Standing on the black line here. Passing angle left to Mong. Mong dribbling top of the key to the high post. On the drive, 2 is up, 2 strong. Offensive rebound by Porter. Porter's fouled on the board. Foul will be on Lesnow.
Baseline out of bounds for Merritt.
That's her first, team second. Baseline inbound coming up here for the Oilerettes. Left of the glass, 3:19 left in the half. Inbound, left wing back out near corner. Mong for 3. She's got another one. That's her 4th of the game, and it's 28-8. McAlester back down by 20 again. 3:08 left in the half. Van Dorpy passing left wing. Allen with the ball, standing about 6 feet from the three-point line. Gets it back between the rings over to Alberson. Back left side. Van Dorpy spot up 3. That one's off the back iron. Offensive board by Bodie Nystrom, but she made contact on the back of an Oilerette first.
Foul on number 42, Bodie Nystrom.
I usually say this when just it doesn't seem like anything is going right for McAlester, whatever sport it might be. This is my famous or infamous line, rut-row raggy right now. 2:54 left in the first half. 28-8, Merritt leading McAlester. But the Lady Buffalo defense has still been able to keep this, I still say, within striking distance. They're still within 20 points, and they've got the offensive firepower to be able to come back in this game and plenty of time to do so. But they have got to start forcing them to miss shots, and that's another made shot. 30 in the first half for here for the Oilerettes. Near corner. As Porter hit another 2 there, by the way. Top of the key. Lesnow passing high post. Van Dorpy hands it back over to Lesnow. On the drive. Can't get it to go, but she'll go to the line. Lesnow has had 2 free throw attempts on the year. She is 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. She'll go back. Kilburn about to check back in for McAlester with 2:21 left in the half. First shot is short. I wonder where that was coming from. There was a loud noise that was made like someone was rattling the bench, but it wasn't coming from the cheerleaders. It wasn't coming from the bench. Oh, it's the bleachers are aluminum, and that came from 3 kids. That's coming from 3 kids. Second free throw is missed. 2 offensive board by Tori Kilburn, and she's fouled. So she'll go to the line now. That's team foul number 4 here on Merritt.
Her second personal, fourth team foul. Tori Kilburn shooting 2.
It's not normal that McAlester gives up this many points in a half, by the way. McAlester gave up only 36 points in the entire game to Kingfisher back on the opening day. They gave up only 43 points to a team averaging over 60 yesterday, which was, again, Washington. First shot by Kilburn is missed. And hey, if you're Merritt, keep on doing whatever you're doing. Like I said, the bleachers being so loud and kind of rattling and echoing here in this dome has led to 3 missed free throws in a row here by the Lady Buffaloes. But they end that streak with a made free throw there by Kilburn to make it 31-9. 2:19 left in the half. Near sideline as the Oilerettes cross the half-court line, passing it ahead. Cross it to Porter. Leading by 22. Inside, Bodie Nystrom's got a steal. Passing ahead to Alberson. Alberson looking ahead now for Lesnow. Good pass to Lesnow in transition. Driving in, there's a charge. Yep. Anytime you lower the shoulder and you go towards the rim, they're going to call the charge there, and that is the correct call. They'll give the ball to the Oilerettes. Another turnover here from McAlester. That's a second personal here on Lesnow. Team foul number 4. Inbounding it over to Marley Mong to the far sideline. Across half-court line, Lesnow tips it into the scorer's table. It'll stay with the Oilerettes here. Inbound into the backcourt. Ella Porter with the ball. Porter dribbling across the half-court line, left side to the left wing. Near corner, overhead pass top of the key. Passing off angle right. Mong back with the ball, high post, back outside left wing. Ella Porter, who's had a fantastic first half, passes left wing. We have a whistle. Off-ball foul. And it's going to be on Kilburn, her second. And free throws coming up here, too. For Ansley Partain. First shot in the air and made. 32-9, Merritt leading. Second shot in the air and back iron. Offensive board by Porter. Out left wing, three-pointer up, and you guessed it. Chloe Stout hits the 3. What can go wrong for McAlester? Well, it's been everything here in the first half. 35-9, left wing, Kilburn. Behind the back, passing out far corner. Allen, they need this one, and it's short. Offensive board, Kilburn goes up for 2. She gets that one to go, and the Lady Buffaloes crack into the double digits, making it 35-11. Again, not a lot has gone McAllister's way this far. And I think it's been great officiating here, by the way. I just think that every shot that the Oilerettes needed has fallen. All those off-ball passes have found the Oilerettes. And that one probably should have been a foul in the three-point attempt, but they get the offensive board anyway. As the missed shot happened, here's a ball that's tipped out of bounds, staying with Merritt with 49 seconds left in the half. It's a mixture of Merritt playing extremely well and McAllister playing what everyone would describe here if you're on the McAllister bench. They have played extremely poorly to this point. Inbound, far corner. Driving in, stopping, hit mid-range jumpers, missed, too strong, rebounded by Alberson. Alberson weaving through traffic, across the half-court line over to Kilburn. Kilburn spotting up for the left wing 3. That one's in and out. Lady Buffaloes are 0 from three-point land so far today. 33 seconds left in the half. Ball gets knocked out of bounds by Allen as Van Dorpy will check in for Lesnow.
And that 3 was halfway down.
It's just the Lady Buffalo luck here today. Sometimes Buffalo magic is there and sometimes it's not. And, of course, it wouldn't be in the town of Ada, Oklahoma. Top of the key. Dribbling back to between the rings, 21 seconds left in the half. Mong, good ball handling to the far corner. Three-pointers up, and another one is down. Chloe Stout makes it 38-11. 12 seconds left in the half. Right wing Van Dorpy passing. Bounce pass to the top of the key, far corner. Allen eyes the rim, drives with 5 seconds. Gets to the low post, and they're going to call a charge there on Katie Allen. So instead of 2 free throws here for Allen, that one is going to be a charge called on her. And that will be her first and give Merritt the basketball. Back to that call in a second. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and there's the buzzer. I just was praising the officiating in this game because I think it's been pretty dang good. That one was about one of the hardest, worst charge calls I think I might have seen in a while. And that just ends a terrible first half for Lady Buffaloes here. 38-11, Merritt leading McAlester, trying to turn things around in a mighty way, down by 27 as we go to quarter number 3 here on K.
Elevate your game with Freeze and Flare Heat and Air. Get your new home system today at $500 off, plus a 5-year labor and 10-year parts warranty. It's a slam dunk for your basketball comfort. For a limited time only, use the keyword basketball. Get your courtside offer today. Don't despair. Call Freeze and Flare in McAlester at 918-424-7135. We are fully licensed, bonded, and insured. Mechanical license number 001-44485.
Happy holidays from everyone at Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in McAlester. The 23 model year is coming to a close, and Patriot has new half-ton Ram pickups with 15% off MSRP or 2.9% financing. You can take 10% off MSRP on most heavy-duty Ram trucks, and Patriot has a selection of new 2023 and 24 Jeep models with 15% off MSRP. Drop by Patriot for details on the 69 bypass next to the mall.
My wife makes the best lasagna, even in that old kitchen of ours. She deserves the best kitchen money can buy, but all our cash was tied up. So we went to the Bank N.A. for a loan for our kitchen remodel, and the folks at the Bank N.A. came through for us and our family. Plus, the Bank N.A. is local, so the money stays in town. Call 918-423-2265 or go into the Bank N.A. to get your loan for whatever your family wants or needs. The Bank N.A. Strong, secure, and ready to loan. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Maddie, get ready to unwrap this season's greatest gift, the savings at the Nissan Thrill of the Drive sales event.
Starring Santa's favorites, the Nissan Frontier and Nissan Rogue.
Better hurry, Santa's working on your wish list now.
Happy holidays from Benton Nissan of McAlester. And don't forget to tell them Maddie sent ya.
Benton Nissan is your best deal dealer. Learn more at bentonnissan.com.
So the Merritt Oilerettes hit 7 3-pointers in the first half. They shot 60% from 3 in the first game against, Bing, back on Thursday in the 8 o'clock game. And you thought, man, that's pretty dang good. They're shooting better tonight. And to combine that with McAlester, who has had a poor night shooting, a poor night taking care of the ball, too, it's just been a bad night of basketball for the Lady Buffaloes. And like we said, this is not indicative of the type of team that McAlester fields every single time. Always, every single day, proud of the McAlester Lady Buffaloes and the fight that they put in. They're still putting in a lot of fight here in this game. Even when it's 38-11, you can tell that they're not happy with the result, obviously, and they're trying their best to overcome it, but the three-point ball has not fallen at all, and like we've been saying time and time again during this tournament, that is such a It's a vital part of the Lady Buffaloes game to be able to win big games. You're going to need to be able to hit the three. That is what Katie Allen really brings to the table. It's what this Lady Buffalo team brings to the table. They're shooting 33% from 3 on the year, which is pretty good margin here for high school basketball teams. And like I said, they upped it to 35%. But to be able to beat Merritt, we mentioned they are one of the top scoring teams in this tournament, if not the top scoring team in this tournament when it comes to their ability to be able to shoot the ball. And they were going to get theirs. I mean, a lot of these threes that you've seen from them as they hit 7 have been trigger threes, meaning as soon as they get the ball, they're right up with it and shooting it. Didn't matter if they had a hand in their face or not, they were going to make those threes. So you need to be able to match them, and McAlester has not been able to do that. That's been the difference so far. And it doesn't help that McAlster's turned the ball over quite a few times once again. So we're going to look at our first half stats, starting off with our player stats here for the Lady Buffaloes.
Bodie Nystrom leads in scoring at the half with 4 points on 50% shooting. She also has 4 boards, 1 steal, and 1 block. Tori Kilburn has 3 points on 33% shooting, 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. She also has 4 boards. Katie Allen has 2 points tonight, both made from the charity stripe. And looks like Rylan Lesnow has 2 points tonight on 1 of 1 shooting. She also has 3 boards. And that's going to round out your scoring.
All right, looking at the team stats, and this is going to tell the story completely here.
Yeah, McAlester Lady Buffs right now, 4 of 20 from the field. That's good for 20%. Merritt Oilerettes, 13 of 26. That's good for 50%. McAlester 0 of 8 from 3. Merritt 8 of 12. That's good for 67%. McAlester from the charity stripe, they're shooting.
You said 8 threes?
Yeah, 0 of 8.
Oh, I'm talking about for Merritt. They've made 8 threes?
Yes.
Okay, so they've hit 8, and you have it at 38-12, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Derek Hatcherty ended up putting 7 threes. No, Merritt has 8. So, yeah, 8 threes. Sorry for mentioning 7 earlier. 8 threes made by the Oilerettes here in the first half.
Also looks like 50% from the charity stripe, 67% for Merritt. Looks like 6 offensive boards for McAlester and 7 defensive boards. That's good for 13 overall. Looks like Merritt with 6 offensive boards and 4 defensive boards. That's good for 10 boards. Looking at turnovers here, looks like McAlester has 13 and looks like Oilerettes with 7.
So Lady Buffaloes are still forcing turnovers. I mean, but both teams are starting to average where they're averaging on the tournament, which McAllister's has not been very good in taking care of the ball this tournament so far. Like we said, averaging 22 during the tournament. So they're at 14 right now. They're on pace to have 28, and the Oilerettes are on pace to have 14. And we mentioned plenty of times throughout the season where you want to be as a high school basketball team. And usually high school basketball has more turnovers than collegiate and professional. You want to be around 15 turnovers a game. If you're right around there, you're going to be in a lot of games. McAlester can't have 14 in the first half alone and beat some of these good teams. The fact that they've been in the games that they've been in and winning the games, like they won against, Kingfisher back on Thursday, and almost won against Washington yesterday, some of the top teams in the state, despite having those turnovers, it tells you the testament to how good their defense was, and also gives you a testament to how good McAlester can be, truly can be, if they clean it up a little bit on that side. But they're also still young. They've got a lot of young talent that they're still trying to, rein in and mold and make into a winning product, and it'll take a little bit of time too. But again, if you look at the score and you look at it being 38-11, I want to reiterate that is not indicative of how McAlester is truly. They're a better team than this. They just haven't shown it tonight. That's just simply put. So keys to the second half for McAlester to try to close the distance a little bit, even if they don't win this one.
Well, you got to hope that Merritt cools off from 3, and you got to get some stops on defense overall. I mean, there's been several open looks from right under the bucket for Merritt too. So you need to get some stops on defense and find a way to start scoring on the offensive end.
I think you just got to, whatever went wrong for you in the first half, you got to do differently. That's really all it comes down to. And there was a lot of stuff that went wrong for McAlester, where they were so good. And that's what's also wild. We mentioned in the pregame show, opponents were 4 of 32 from 3 in the first 2 games combined. And the Oilerettes have hit double the amount of threes that have been scored on McAlester in the first half alone. So it's just, you got to be able to guard the perimeter better. You've got to be able to stop having Oilerettes. They look faster right now. The Oilerettes look faster to be able to get into open spots. Great play designs to be able to find the open people, driving baseline. Someone's coming in from behind to be able to score. They got to be able to guard the perimeter better. They got to be able to guard the paint better. They have to play better defense in general.
Yeah, then on defense, you have Merritt. They are hounding the Buffaloes right now.
I don't know how you fix it, and if I did know, I'd probably be coaching, and that's the reason why I'm not. But you got to be able to find a way, or else this is going to get a little bit worse. So Merritt leading 38-11 over McAlester, but the Lady Buffaloes trying to again end the game strong, trying to remember that this is a tough tournament, trying to end it strong and trying to, like I said, make it respectable near the end. Right now down 38-11, but we'll take a quick 30-second break and be back here on.
Since 1952, W.E. Alford Propane has been your source for propane and petroleum products, both residential and commercial. W.E. Alford Propane serves eastern and southeastern Oklahoma, with locations in the Eufaula area, McAlester, Shakota, Wilburton, Hartshorn, and Muskogee, just to name a few. If you need propane or petroleum products, there's only one number to call, 918-423-3121. Call today. W.E. Alford Propane, serving the area for 70 years.
So we begin quarter number 3. We're going to see if the break can help McAlester out a little bit here. Again, we know that they have the capability to be able to make this a game. I know it's down 27, but McAlester is a high-caliber team. They've shown it time and time again this year. They were invited to this tournament for a reason. And, again, you know that no matter what happens, they're going to go down swinging. So, Rylan Lesnow, Katie Allen, Tori Kilburn, Maddie Van Dorpy, and Bodie Nystrom on the floor for the Lady Buffaloes, who will be now shooting on the left side of the half-court line. Hopefully it favors them as much as it favored Merritt in the first half. Van Dorpy dribbles to the right front court, passes the high post over to Nystrom, looking inside for Tori Kilburn, shovels over to the right block, and an easy, quick 2 here for the Lady Buffaloes. That was drawn to plan. Great play drawn by head coach Jared Owen. Makes it 38-13. McAlester with a quick 2 points. Again, it was hard to come by in the first half, but good sign here as they have a quick one in the first minute. Almost a steal by Bodie Nystrom. Right wing passing inside high post. McAllister's all over the place right now defensively, driving in for 2 and a foul and a 2 and 1 here as Bodie Nystrom will be charged with the foul. Great play here by Addison Hartman. And that's really what it's been so far for Merritt so far. Even though I think that if you play this game 10 times, maybe it's Merritt wins 5, McAlester wins 5. Today it's been Merritt saying, whatever you can do, I can do better. Mm-hmm. Hartman trying to complete the 3-point play. Shot is up and good. And it's 41-13. And it seems like every time McAlester has scored, it has been Merritt that's answered. Nystrom comes out. Looks like every Albertson checks in. Lady Buffaloes down 28. Pass to the right front court, feeding it far corner over to Albertson. Albertson eyeing back to the right wing. Overhead pass, now left wing. Dribbles it back out, passing right wing. Allen, overhead pass far corner. Bounce pass, back far corner. Kilburn set up. Lobs it back top of the key. Allen shovels right, passing back right far corner. Kilburn spot up 3. Paint it gold! First made 3 for the Lady Buffaloes here in the game. Comes in the third quarter, and it's 41-16. Passing left wing. Working around to the top of the key is Carnes. Carnes bounce pass. Mid-range 2 is up and good. Addison Hartman shooting 56% on the tournament. Continues to be a terror on defenses and makes it 43-16. We're back to that 27-point deficit. Left wing. Allen passing top of the key to Van Dorpy. Overhead pass right wing to Albertson. Albertson, overhead pass back top of the key, swinging it left wing. Van Dorpy. Van Dorpy looking inside, no one's open. Top of the key left now, swings it right wing, Kilburn. Kilburn, back top of the key, Allen, long, top of the key 3, banks it in! The bank is open here in Ada, Oklahoma at 7:13 on a Saturday. Makes it 43-19. Lady Buffaloes, after not having a 3 in the first half, back-to-back 3s on back-to-back possessions. And they quickly, after having only 11 points in the first half, have 8 already in the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Hartman continues to be a complete terror. She makes another turnaround jumper, low post. Addison Hartman's a 5'9" senior. If she doesn't have a offer to go play somewhere, someone needs to go ahead and call her up. I'm just saying. Left wing, less now. Looking inside for Van Dorpy. Overhead pass, quick 3 on the near corner. Allen rims out. Fight for the rebound. Kilburn looked like she was bumped a little bit there. They're going to call a tie ball, and it'll go to Merritt. Looked like having good positioning was Tori Kilburn, but she was kind of bumped to the side as she was going for that rebound. We'll have a timeout called by Merritt. 5:39 left in the third. It's 45-19. Merritt leads here on K.
Vickers Power Sports wants to treat you to the perfect work ally this holiday season. It's the Can-Am Defender. Right now, visit Vickers Power Sports to see all the packages available of the Can-Am Defender. For a limited time, get up to $2,000 rebate on 2023 Can-Am Defender models. You won't need to work hard to work better. So stop by for the perfect holiday gift. Offer ends December 31st, 2023. Certain conditions apply. See Vickers Power Sports for details at 1904 South Main, McAlester.
Of our third place trophy.
5 minutes, 39 seconds left in quarter number 3. It is Allen, Kilburn, Lesnow, Albertson, and Van Dorpy on the floor for McAlester. As taking it down the floor will be Ella Porter, who shined in the first half, and so far it's been Addison Hartman that had set it all 7 points for the Oilerettes here in the third quarter. High post. Hartman lost her dribble, got back up, nearly lost it from Kilburn back inside. Hartman's fouled. An elbow from Katie Allen. And that's the thing. Hartman is not the tallest player on the floor, but she is so athletic, and she's got such a vertical and control when she goes up in the air. that she's able to make tough shots that you just don't see normal high school basketball players make. Mong looking, inbounds it, low post, turnaround jumper. Once again, Hartman is automatic. She has all 9 of Merritt's points in the second half. And it is now 47-19. The leading scorer for the Oilerettes continues to score. Left wing, 47-19, 5:03 left in the third. Low post, great look from Avery Alberson for Tori Kilburn as it makes it 47-21. Lady Buffaloes are starting to figure it out offensively. Bad news is the Oilerettes have not slowed down a bit. 4:50 left to go in the third. Bounce pass inside. Once again, 2 is up and almost good. Les now fouls Addison Hartman, and more than likely Hartman will have 10 points. All 10 points for Merritt, possibly even 11 if she can make them both. Coming in today, Addison Hartman was 5 of 8 from the free throw line. On the tournament, they're 70% from the line. In a quiet gym. First shot is up and short. And a timeout will be called by head coach Jared Owen of the Lady Buffaloes. 4:47 left to go in the third. We'll take a break here on.
You can tell it's Christmas time at Vickers Furniture. Yes, we have your $10,000 tickets. Plus, with football season in full swing, a large selection of recliners are on sale right now. And when it's time to crash, we even have mattresses Christmas sale priced. Merry Christmas from Vickers Furniture, 215 South 2nd Street in McAlester.
Vickers Furniture, we're right here with you.
Hey guys, it's Sam from Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford here in McAlester. We understand how busy we all are these days. It's hard to find time just to get your vehicle serviced, and we are proud to offer the Freedom Express. We can either pick up your vehicle and bring it back when we finish, or for lighter maintenance, we can send our mobile service techs to you. We can do all this with almost all makes and models. I know life gets busy, so I hope this helps. Come see us here at Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester and let us make it happen for you.
Lady Buffaloes are breaking the huddle. 4:47 remaining in the third quarter. It's been all Merritt. 47-21 over McAlester in the third quarter of the third place game of the Bertha Frank Teague Mid-America Classic. Again, 4:47 left in the third quarter. Hartman's second free throw attempt coming up. She missed her first one. Hartman's second one is good. And she is the first 10 points of the third quarter for the Merritt Oilerettes. All 10 points. Alberson passes right wing over to Allen. Lady Buffaloes down the same distance that they were down, but at halftime, 27 points right now. Left wing, Alberson top of the key. And by the way, Merritt scored on every possession they've had so far in the second half. So have the Lady Buffaloes. Top of the key, Kilburn for 3. Got it! Painted gold! Tori Kilburn hits a 3, and the Lady Buffaloes, again, are scoring what they need to score to get back in this game, but they have not stopped the Oilerettes so far on defense this quarter.
Yeah, Tori Kilburn's come alive. She now has 13 points.
Hartman, a little bit of a cold streak, or finally cools down a little bit with the missed shot, but it's an offensive board. Tipped loose, taken back by Ella Porter. Turnaround jumper, low post, left that short, gets her own rebound. Blocked shot by Kilburn, and she's got the board. That's the first stop so far. She's got Van Dorby wide open down the floor. Left-handed layup is good, and the Lady Buffaloes make it 48-26. So the first stop McAlester gets leads to 2 more points on the other side. They have already scored more points in this quarter than they scored the entire first half. 13 in quarter number 3, 11 in the first half. Right wing, Porter. Overhead pass, high post, back outside, right wing, Porter dribbling in, Euro step, good move. Can't finish though, ball out of bounds, last touch by Kilburn, who tried reaching up and grabbing the board.
Still got a ways to go to get back into this one, but they're starting to make some inroads here.
Oh, it looks like a much different team. I mean, the team that we're used to here from McAlester coming out of the halftime break than what we had coming into the game. Inbound, right wing. Hartman hands the ball off over to Porter. Porter trying to dribble, pass it back down, low post, turnaround jumper by Hartman. That one's short. Fight for the rebound. Who's on it? It's going to be a tie ball here, and it's going to go to the Lady Buffaloes. You can give that one to Rylan Les now, who hustled for that ball. Lady Buffaloes so far winning this quarter by 5 points. And that's considering that Merritt has scored on every possession but 2, so that's showing you how good the Lady Buffaloes offense has been this quarter. Right wing, Kilburn. Looking, no one's open. Top, the key over to Les now. Swings it left wing. Alberson looking inside. Can't find anyone. Overhead pass to Allen. Right wing to Les now. Les now looking inside again. Paint guarded very well so far. Near corner, Van Dorpy looking in. Dribbles, passes, a little shovel pass over to Allen, left wing. Overhead pass, top of the key to Kilburn. Looking at nothing inside the perimeter. So they're looking, but they have not found anything inside the perimeter so far. Left wing, less now. Looking for a cutting Allen. Ball's going to be tipped and stolen. Read well by Hallie Smith. They go the other way with the steal. Passing out, back over to Smith, who had that steal. Dribbles inside the three-point line. Tori Kilburn with the steal. Tori, 3-on-2 in transition, have the numbers. Dribbling inside towards the basket. Draws contact. She got it and won. Tori Kilburn. I would say welcome to the show, but she's been the show here in the third quarter. And a timeout will be called. She'll try to complete the three-point play. When we come back, 2:28 left in the third. Lady Buffaloes have brought it to a 20-point game here on K.
McAlester Direct Primary Care offers 24/7 access to your provider. Deeply discounted rates on labs and imaging, more time with your provider, unlimited appointments, same day or next day appointments, and even home visits for a flat monthly membership fee. We don't accept insurance, but all are welcome to join. Dr. Bradley Cross has joined, Dr. Chris Bean, Dr. Chelsea Burgess, and Joy Ald APRN, who are accepting new patients. For more information, please stop by our office, McAlester Direct Primary Care at 6th and Carl Albert, or give us a call at 918-233-6522.
Elevate your game with Freeze and Flare Heat and Air. Get your new home system today at $500 off, plus a 5-year labor and 10-year parts warranty. It's a slam dunk for your basketball comfort. For a limited time only, use the keyword basketball. Get your courtside offer today. Don't despair. Call Freeze and Flare in McAlester at 918-424-7135. We are fully licensed, bonded, and insured. Mechanical license number is 001-44485.
Welcome back to action. Kilburn misses the free throw, but still she brings the Lady Buffaloes back within 20. They've won the quarter by 7 points, but Merritt still leading 48-28. 2:16 left in the third. Bounce pass inside. Porter reverse layup. Good. And they answer right back. Merritt has put up a 50-burger here with 2:09 left to go in the third. Lady Buffaloes still have some work to do, but they're trending in the right direction right now. Allen, right wing, overhead pass to the top of the key. Ball comes loose, and it's going to be stolen. An errant pass, a little bit too off to the left. Merritt goes the other way. High dribble, stopping. Alderson got in the way, back outside. Right wing three is good. It took about 3 bounces, and that is just when you know it's not your night. Another three made by Chloe Stout. That's the 9th made three of the game here for the Merritt Oilerettes. 53-28. Overhead pass, top of the key. Around to the right wing. Alberson passing top of the key, swinging it around to the left wing. Less now with the ball. Again, you might not be able to see. Oh, you can see kind of well over here on the video stream if you're watching that way. Right wing, Kilburn. Back out top of the key. Again, working around the arc. Near corner, Van Dorby on the drive. Throws up a tough shot. And it's going to be short, rebounded by Merritt again. Passing ahead, stopping left wing. Hallie Smith looks inside. Kilburn says, give me that. Gets an interception. Kilburn down the floor. Looks for an open Van Dorby. Tough left lane shot is missed. An offensive board. Tori Kilburn gets it and won. Tori has been a one-man wrecking crew here in the third quarter. How many points you got now?
17.
She had 2 points in the first half. She has scored 15 for the Lady Buffaloes in quarter number 3. The Lady Buffaloes have scored 19 in quarter number 3. She has scored 15 out of the 19 points and make that 16 out of the 20 as she converts on the and one. It is 53-31. She is taking over. It's still a 22-point game, but like we said, they are trending in the right direction to maybe make this a game late if they can get some stops. Right wing, passing inside. Great look for Hartman. Inside, too, is up and good. Now by Gracie Carnes. They're finding way too many open ladies down in the paint. 55-31, back to a 24-point game. Right wing, Bodie Nystrom checked in. Nystrom, one dribble to the top of the key to forehand. Forehand swinging it left wing to Alberson. Looking inside for Nystrom. Overshot her out of bounds. 30 seconds left in quarter number 3. It is Van Dorpy, Alberson, forehand, Nystrom, and Kilburn on the floor. And here comes number 25. That is Kylie Dooney. She's getting her first minutes of the tournament so far, coming in for Van Dorpy. 29 seconds left in the quarter. Gracie Carnes McAlester looks like they're running more of a, again, man-to-man defense here, left wing. Forehand, knocks the ball loose of Hartman, but she gathers it back. Hartman looking inside. Ball comes loose, and we have a very late whistle. Probably the right call, but it is very late. And who is the foul on, though? It's on Kylie Dooney, her first. And coming up hurt right now is Marley Mong. And she will come out for the moment. Hallie Smith coming in for her. It looks like she gets up off on her own power and just goes over the bench. She'll collect herself for a little bit. Hopefully everything's okay there, but she came off the floor all right. Obviously a little bit in pain, though, as Hartman gets an inbound, misses the shot. Crashing for the rebound is Tori Kilburn. 7 seconds. Passing head over to forehand. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. Top of the key. Kilburn with 1 second. Step back three-pointer. Got it! Tori Kilburn! Have mercy! Are you kidding me? Tori Kilburn caps off an amazing third quarter for the junior with a big ol' exclamation mark. We head to the fourth quarter, put those fours up in the air, Lady Buff fans. Kilburn putting on a show here. Even though McAllister's down, she is like, all right, let's ball here on KNED.
Happy holidays from everyone at Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in McAlester. The 23 model year is coming to a close, and Patriot has new half-ton Ram pickups with 15% off MSRP or 2.9% financing. You can take 10% off MSRP on most heavy-duty Ram trucks, and Patriot has a selection of new 2023 and 24 Jeep models with 15% off MSRP. Drop by Patriot for details on the 69 bypass next to the mall.
My wife makes the best lasagna, even in that old kitchen of ours. She deserves the best kitchen money can buy, but all our cash was tied up. So we went to the Bank N.A. for a loan for our kitchen remodel, and the folks at the Bank N.A. came through for us and our family. Plus, the Bank N.A. is local, so the money stays in town. Call 918-423-2265 or go into the Bank N.A. to get your loan for whatever your family wants or needs. The Bank N.A. Strong, secure, and ready to loan. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to Ada, Oklahoma. We begin the fourth quarter. McAlester down by 21, but it's just been fun watching Tori Kilburn play here in the second half as we have a near corner three that's off. Good box out by Kylie Dooney. It's a rebound by Avery Albertson. Passing ahead. Dooney dribbling in for two. She's fouled. Dooney to the free throw line. Lady Buffaloes down by 21. It is still a margin that I've seen people come back from with 8 minutes left, but the Lady Buffaloes have some work to do, mostly on the defensive end. They have made up for it on the offensive side, and that was by Tori Kilburn having 19 third-quarter points, including a step-back three at the buzzer. Dooney hits the first free throw. It's her first free throw attempt of the season. Lady Buffaloes scored 23 points in the third quarter, 19 of them from Tori Kilburn. Second shot by Dooney, nothing but net. And the Lady Buffaloes pull it within 20 for the first time in a long time. It's 19 points. They've won the second half by 8. 7:34 left to go in the game. Left wing. Passing high post, Porter dribbles in, back out, left elbow two is up and no good. Rebounded by Kilburn. Lady Buffaloes need to really score on most of their possessions, obviously, in the fourth quarter here to be able to give themselves a chance. Outside near corner, Dooney spot up three. Oh, that's a little short. Ball gets knocked out of bounds. They'll stay with the Lady Buffaloes, though, as it was touched by number 10, Chloe Stout. 7:12 remaining in the game, 19 points the difference. But again, like we said, Lady Buffaloes playing much better in the second half. Forehand, looking, lobs it out, finds Dooney right wing. Dooney feeds it top of the key to forehand. Forehand right wing to Bodie Nystrom. Nystrom swings it top of the key, Albertson. Feeding it further, now down inside to Dooney. Dooney back out near corner, Nystrom. Nystrom top of the key, spot up three by Kilburn. Does she got another one? Tori Kilburn! We are not worthy! She hits another three, and it's a 16-point game. And we got a charge! Kylie Dooney sets her feet, says, give me the ball. That's the third foul here on Marley Mong. Katie Allen will come in for Avery Albertson. Kylie Dooney gets a big round of applause from her teammates as she checks out. Maddie Van Dorby checking back in. And the Lady Buffaloes have this at a 16-point game. 55-39. Right wing.
Kilburn, 24 points now.
Lady Buffaloes, though, have a bad turnover there as they were looking up high for Kilburn, who is driving towards the basket. Pass was just a little bit too high. 6:40 left in the game. Lady Buffaloes, though, have this from down 27 at one point to a 16-point game. Momentum is in McAllister's favor, but is it too late? Near corner. Passing inside the paint. Porter double team. Back out. Top of the key three is no good. Rebounded by Kilburn. Passing ahead over to Allen. Allen on the drive towards the rim, and they call a charge. I don't think we've had a blocking foul so far tonight. That foul's going to be on Katie Allen. Marley Mong set her feet.
That was her third personal for Katie Allen.
You'll love it when you're on defense, but sometimes you get games where you get all charges. Sometimes you get games where you get all blocking fouls, and today's been one of those all charges kind of games. High post. Good defense by forehand, passing back left wing. 6 minutes left. Bounce pass, right elbow. Back inside. Nystrom bats it out. Still taken back by the Oilerettes. Left wing. We are just now under 6 minutes left. With it is Gracie Carnes. Bounce pass inside the perimeter. Looks inside for Hartman. Hartman is fouled and one. Welcome back, Maddie Hartman. Addison Hartman, rather. Addie Hartman. She has been the main contributor for the Oilerettes here in the second half, and that was on Katie Allen, her fourth. As Avery Alberson's going to check in for Allen. So that kind of halts the McAllister momentum here. That's a chance to make it a 19-point game again. Hartman makes the free throw, and it's back to 19, the deficit. Lady Buffaloes with still a lot of work to do in a little bit of time. Van Dorpy across the half-court line, passing right side over to Alberson. Alberson looking, tries to pass it inside. That should be a foul call. Kilburn still grabs it regardless after she was kind of pushed. Van Dorpy straight away, back left side over to Nystrom. Nystrom, one dribble working around the arc. Tried to pass it over to the top of the key, and it was stripped and stolen. Oilerettes moving, passing inside. Nystrom's going to be charged with the foul. Down inside the paint, made too much contact with number 21, Addie Hartman. That is McAllister's fourth team foul of the fourth quarter. That is Nystrom's fourth personal foul. Lesnow will come in for Nystrom. 5:22 left in the game. Oilerettes trying to go back to a 20-point plus lead as this one's knocked out of bounds on the inbound. And the Lady Buffaloes, I mean, they had about as bad of a first half as you can have. They were down by 27. As we have a shot up, and then we have another foul down low. If you're keeping up at home, that is now 3 fouls in the last 30 seconds by McAllister. And a quick from 1 foul to 4 team fouls in quarter number 4. And now we've got 3 different players from McAllister with 4 fouls. Got Lesnow, Nystrom, and Allen all playing, well, not playing with 4, but they are with 4. Only one person playing with 4 right now is Lesnow. First free throw is made because it was on the shot. And it's Addie Hartman back at the free throw line. It's back to a 20-point game. This to make it 21, and lucky 21. 60-39, Merritt has gone on now a 5-0 run of their own after McAllister brought it to a 16-point deficit. Left wing. Lady Buffaloes almost need to look at this possession as a must-score possession when you're down by this type of margin against this type of team. Left wing, Lesnow. Looking inside, no one's open. Gets it to the top of the key. Again, contact, but no whistle there as Kilburn tried to grab him the ball. Far corner 3, Van Dorpy, no good. And it'll be Merritt basketball. McAllister needed that possession. They really need every one of them, to be honest. Far corner, driving in, 2-pointer up. Block shot by Kilburn. Ball's heading towards the out-of-bounds margin. It's going to be taken by Van Dorpy on the rebound. Van Dorpy across the half-court line, hustles to the three-point line, passes far corner over to forehand. Forehand around the arc, the top of the key to Van Dorpy. Van Dorpy lobbing, high post, Kilburn. Kilburn back outside to Van Dorpy. 4:28 left in the game. 21-point deficit for the Lady Buffs. Pass high post to Alberson. Alberson backdoor pass to Lesnow. Left-handed layup. Lesnow got it. Timeout called by McAllister. Back down by 19. 4:19 left in the game here on KNED.
Maddie, get ready to unwrap this season's greatest gift, the savings at the Nissan Thrill of the Drive sales event.
Starring Santa's favorites, the Nissan Frontier and Nissan Rogue.
Better hurry, Santa's working on your wish list now.
Happy holidays from Benton Nissan of McAlester. And don't forget to tell him Maddie sent ya.
Benton Nissan is your best deal dealer. Learn more at bentonnissan.com.
Since 1952, W.E. Alford Propane has been your source for propane and petroleum products, both residential and commercial. W.E. Alford Propane serves eastern and southeastern Oklahoma, with locations in the Eufaula area, McAlester, Shakota, Wilburton, Hartshorn, and Muskogee, just to name a few. If you need propane or petroleum products, there's only one number to call, 918-423-3121. Call today. W.E. Alford Propane, serving the area for 70 years.
So Lady Buffaloes have played up to their expectations in the second half. But like we said, it just may have been a first half that they couldn't overcome. But we told you as soon as the second half began, you're going to see a team that came out and fought. And Tori Kilburn has spearheaded that charge. She has been absolutely phenomenal. Far corner, 4:10 left to go in the game. Top of the key, Merritt with the basketball, down by 19. Merritt is up by 19. McAlester down by 19. Pass to the far corner. Spot up three is up in the air. This one's short. Rebounded by Kilburn. Kilburn will throw it ahead. Almost stolen, but taken by Van Dorpy. Right past her lady. 3:55 left in the game. Pass top of the key to Dooney, who checked back in. Dooney dribbles angle right, passing off over to Van Dorpy. Van Dorpy looking, starting her drive. Stops before she can get inside the three-point line. Far corner inside to Kilburn. Kilburn double team, triple teamed even out to the far corner. Dooney. Around the arc, left wing. Less now. Passes high post. Double team. Kilburn still came up with it. Now it's stripped loose and stolen. They are triple teaming Tori Kilburn at times. That is how good she has been in the second half. Pass near corner with the ball. Miley Flowers looks inside. Hartman for two. Get that out of here. Another block here by Tori Kilburn. Rebounded by Van Dorpy. Van Dorpy down the floor. Stops just inside the three-point line for the two. Too strong. Ball's going to be pushed around a little bit, almost saved by Dooney on a great hustle play, but it will go out of bounds.
Tori Kilburn, by the way, 4 blocks, too.
She had, She had 2 blocks coming into this tournament, and she's had 4 blocks today. Looks like Albertson checks out. Katie Allen checks back in, and a 19-point deficit for the Lady Buffs. 3:03 left in the game. Across the half-court line, Gracie Carnes goes. Just zigging and zagging across the floor. Down inside Hartman for 2. It's a tough one. That one doesn't fall. Kilburn's got another rebound. Kilburn passing ahead over to, that is Van Dorpy. Van Dorpy to the top of the key. Tries driving left side, kicks it out left wing. Over to Dooney. Dooney to Les now between the rings. Time definitely not on McAllister's side. Good drive here for Allen, and her shot won't fall. Offense rebound. It's Rylan Les now. Does she get the roll? No. Ball gets knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Oilerettes. The McAlester basketball. I don't think that the Lady Buffaloes have a comeback in them right now, but like I said, they can make this even a single-digit deficit. They can bring it back within 10. That's still possible in the 2.5 minutes here. Near corner. Allen, left wing over to Dooney. Dooney over to Van Dorpy. Van Dorpy overhead pass. Great pass for Tori Kilburn, and she will finish off the right block. It's 60-43.
Tori Kilburn with 26.
That's still not even her career high of 32. At least that's her season high. I don't know if that's her career high. We don't know what she did her freshman year at Pittsburgh other than win a state championship game with Katie. Right wing, 2 minutes left to go in the game. Hartman for 2. Can't get it over Kilburn. Kilburn bats it loose and gets the rebound down the far sideline. Kilburn will take it. Down 17, towards the rim, stops. Turnaround jumper, she's fouled. Kilburn back to the line. We are all witness to Tori Kilburn here in the second half. In quarters 3 and 4, she is proving to be the best player on the floor. It's been her and Hartman that have been going up at each other here in the second half, as the first shot is made by Kilburn. Foul was on number 12, Hallie Smith, her third personal. Team foul number 3 on Merritt. Dooney checks out. Amory Perrin checks in. 16-point game. This to make it a 15. Second shot is up and good. It's 60-45. Lady Buffaloes down. They have won the second half by 12 points. A lot of that has been Tori Kilburn, who has, 28 now?
Yes, 28.
That's 26 second half points. Unreal. 1:35 left. Between the rings. Ball finds its way over to Gracie Carnes. Again, time definitely not on McAllister's side. Pass to the right wing. They're playing a little bit more keep away here. Different looking offense from Merritt than they've had all night, just trying to keep the ball away from McAllister's defenders, spreading out the field. 1:13 left. Pass near back on the edge of the circle. And something really cool about to happen. Kayla Johnson is about to check into the game for the first time this season. She's coming back from an injury that's kept her out. It's really cool to see her back on the floor. As she checks in, so does Kaylee Knight. They come in as well. Van Dorpy, Perrin, Johnson, Knight, and Kilburn on the floor. Knight with the ball, right wing, as we had a turnover by the, it was a carry by the, the Oilerettes. Johnson passed it inside, and we ended up having a turnover here as Kaylee Knight couldn't handle it with 52 seconds. So McAllister's going to fall tonight. They're going to finish 4th place. They've come to the Bertha Frank Teague Mid-America Classic twice, once in 2008 and again here this year. And both times they're going to end up finishing 4th place. They lost to Preston back in 2008 in the 3rd place game. They'll lose to Merritt tonight. But again, the Lady Buffaloes, as we have a shot up here and a foul on Kilburn, which will send number 2, that's Ella Porter, to the line. It goes to show you that the Lady Buffaloes, if you don't have that slow start to the game, and when I mean slow, it was about as slow of a start to a game as you could possibly have. McAllister only had 11 first half points, as the first shot is wide left by Ella Porter. She even comes up smiling a little bit, says, I don't know what happened. My right hand did not do what I told it to do with my brain. So she'll try to make the second free throw here. And that one much better, but still missed. It's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by the Oilerettes. McAllister basketball with 33 seconds left. But it goes to show you that even when you're down by 27 and only scored 11 first half points, you're still a few plays away here in the second half of making this a game. They're down by 15, but got to respect the way that they kept fighting till the end. And Tori Kilburn, have a day. It just stinks that it came in a loss.
That's one of my favorite things about this Lady Buffaloes team. They never say die.
Never say die. Van Dorpy misses a far corner 3. Rebounded by Merritt, and that should probably do it here. Merritt starts to clap. McAllister was still up the pressure a little bit, but it's all over but the buzzer. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2, 1, and Merritt will come away with hardware. They'll finish 3rd place in the Bertha Frank Teague Mid-American Classic. McAllister finishes 4th, and they drop to 6-4 on the year, losing their first back-to-back game of the season so far as they get ready for another tournament next week, the Primus Moore Invitational. That is the inaugural tournament over at the McAllister Activity Center, a.k.a. the MAC. But for tonight, the final score, Merritt 60, McAllister 45. We'll talk about it a little bit more in depth when we come back here on the Buffalo Postgame Show on
Vickers Power Sports wants to treat you to the perfect work ally this holiday season. It's the Can-Am Defender. Right now, visit Vickers Power Sports to see all the packages available of the Can-Am Defender. For a limited time, get up to $2,000 rebate on 2023 Can-Am Defender models. You won't need to work hard to work better. So stop by for the perfect holiday gift. Offer ends December 31st, 2023. Certain conditions apply. See Vickers Power Sports for details at 1904 South Main, McAllister. You can tell it's Christmas time at Vickers Furniture. Yes, we have your $10,000 tickets. Plus, with football season in full swing, a large selection of recliners are on sale right now. And when it's time to crash, we even have mattresses Christmas sale priced. Merry Christmas from Vickers Furniture, 215 South 2nd Street in McAllister.
Vickers Furniture, we're right here with you.
Hey guys, it's Sam from Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford here in McAllister. We understand how busy we all are these days. It's hard to find time just to get your vehicle serviced, and we are proud to offer the Freedom Express. We can either pick up your vehicle and bring it back when we finish, or for lighter maintenance, we can send our mobile service techs to you. We can do all this with almost all makes and models. I know life gets busy, so I hope this helps. Come see us here at Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAllister and let us make it happen for you.
McAlester Direct Primary Care offers 24/7 access to your provider, deeply discounted rates on labs and imaging, more time with your provider, unlimited appointments, same day or next day appointments, and even home visits for a flat monthly membership fee. We don't accept insurance, but all are welcome to join. Dr. Bradley Cross has joined, Dr. Chris Bean, Dr. Chelsea Burgess, and Joy Ald APRN, who are accepting new patients. For more information, please stop by our office, McAlester Direct Primary Care at 6th and Carl Albert, or give us a call at 918-233-6522.
Elevate your game with Freeze and Flare Heat and Air. Get your new home system today at $500 off, plus a 5-year labor and 10-year parts warranty. It's a slam dunk for your basketball comfort. For a limited time only, use the keyword basketball. Get your courtside offer today. Don't despair. Call Freeze and Flare in McAlester at 918-424-7135. We are fully licensed, bonded, and insured. Mechanical license number 001-44485.
Happy holidays from everyone at Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in McAlester. The 23 model year is coming to a close, and Patriot has new half-ton Ram pickups with 15% off MSRP or 2.9% financing. You can take 10% off MSRP on most heavy-duty Ram trucks, and Patriot has a selection of new 2023 and 24 Jeep models with 15% off MSRP. Drop by Patriot for details on the 69 bypass next to the mall.
My wife makes the best lasagna, even in that old kitchen of ours. She deserves the best kitchen money can buy, but all our cash was tied up. So we went to the Bank N.A. for a loan for our kitchen remodel, and the folks at the Bank N.A. came through for us and our family. Plus, the Bank N.A. is local, so the money stays in town. Call 918-423-2265 or go into the Bank N.A. to get your loan for whatever your family wants or needs. The Bank N.A. Strong, secure, and ready to loan. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to the Bertha Teague Mid-America Classic as we're about to wrap this whole thing up. The Lady Buffaloes fell 60-45 to the Merritt Oilerettes, but you might be just tuning in for the first time and thinking, 15-point loss, that's pretty rough for the Lady Buffaloes. They were down by 27 at halftime. They trailed 38-11. Guys, before we go into our stats here, we can kind of recap it and then kind of go into the stats a little bit, and anyone feel free to jump in if you want to. Got Nate Brown over to my left, got Wyatt Hubbard over to my right. Lady Buffaloes didn't do a whole lot of things right at all in the first half. It didn't help that Merritt is a fantastic shooting basketball team. It's not like it didn't matter who McAlester played tonight in the first half. If they're playing Durant, and no offense to Durant, Durant's a good team too. We only beat them by 4 points earlier in the year. But if you're facing them, if you're facing Tulsa Memorial, who you played in the season opener, if you're playing any of those teams, you're probably losing in the first half if you played the way like you did this first half tonight. The fact that you played Merritt, an incredibly good shooting team, especially from beyond the arc, who hit 8 threes in the first half, it put you behind the 8 ball here early. McAlester won the second half by 12 points. If you don't start off that slow, you're looking at a much different game.
Yeah, and all that was spearheaded in the second half by Tori Kilburn. Again, she finished off the night with 28 points. Just a fantastic showing here by Miss Kilburn.
Brings me to my next point. Tori played about the best half of basketball that you could possibly ask for, offensively and defensively. She finished with 4 blocks, too, that you'll find in high school basketball across the nation. 26 points against a team like Merritt in one half alone is insane.
She was fantastic tonight. I mean, in the second half, lights out shooting, rebounding machine, defensive monster down the post. Couldn't ask for more from her in the second half. It's just the team came out a little bit too slowly in the first half. That's what it came down to. It's where Tori took over, and you're kind of like, get the ball to her and let's see what else she can do. But it also goes to show that with McAlester and how well she played in the second half, it goes to show you even when you do play that well, you still need, I'm going to say it, a little bit of help in the second half to be able to overcome a deficit like that, obviously. And really, today it was a Tori Kilburn one-man wrecking crew. I mean, she had 28. Was the final score. She had 28 out of the 45 points. So outside of her, that's, 17 points? Yeah.
So, I mean, she just – the rest of the team didn't follow up in helping her score. rest of the team played some good defense at times. You had Riley Forehand who had some great defensive possessions. Rylan Lesnow had great defensive possessions. Kylie Dooney put in a lot of good minutes tonight.
Yeah.
But again, it was just it came in a little bit too late. McAlester was not able to overcome the early deficit that they got themselves in, and it led to the loss that they had, 60-45.
Just that rough first half kind of doomed you.
But again, a 15-point loss even to Merritt, I still don't think that's indicative of how good McAlester truly is. I think that you're going to see them bounce back. They're going to be playing, I believe, Muskogee in the first round of the Primus Warrior Invitational. Expect a big bounce-back game. Expect some demons to be exercised in that first game next Thursday. I'm not going to I just say Muskogee. I don't feel bad for them, but at the same time, I'm like, watch out, Muskogee, because Lady Buffaloes are going to be they're going to be hot on that game. They're going to want to win back. That's the first time they lost consecutive games this season, so don't expect them to play Thursday and come out slow at all. That's all I'm saying. All right, now we can go to our player stats. Our final stats, team stats, and then we'll wrap it up.
Well, Tori Kilburn was your leading scorer tonight. She had 28 points, 10 of 12 shooting from the field. That's good for 83%. 4 of 6 from beyond the arc. That's good for 67%. Also 4 of 6 from the charity stripe. She also had 12 boards, 4 offensive, 8 defensive, 2 steals, and 4 blocks. Katie Allen had 5 points tonight on 1 of 8 shooting. That's good for 12%. 1 of 5 from 3. That's good for 20%. And 2 of 2 from the charity stripe. Bodie Nystrom had 4 points tonight on 50% shooting. She also had a couple boards, had 4 rebounds overall and 1 steal. Rylan Lesnow with 4 points tonight on 2 of 3 shooting. That's good for 67%. She also had 4 boards and looks like 1 steal for Rylan Lesnow. Maddie Van Dorpe, she had 2 points tonight, and she also had 3 defensive boards and 1 steal. Kylie Dooney had 2 points tonight, and looks like that's going to round out your scoring.
All right, looking at our team stats now.
McAlester Lady Buffs, 16 of 41 from the field. That's good for 39%. Merritt, 21 of 48. That's good for 44%.
So when you're looking at the final shooting tally, McAlester, after shooting 30% less than Merritt in the first half, only ended up shooting 5% worse than Merritt on the end of the game. That's how good McAlester played in the second half.
That's insane. Also looking at from three-point land tonight, 5 of 17. That's good for 29%. Also Merritt, 9 of 16. That's good for 56%. They just shot the lights out from 3 here tonight.
After hitting 8 first-half threes, Merritt only had 1 in the second half.
Wow.
Also, looks like McAlester Lady Buffs from the charity stripe, 8 of 12. That's good for 67%. And 9 of 14 for Merritt. That's good for 64%.
Merritt only had 10 free throw attempts in the first 2 games combined. They had 14 tonight.
Wow.
And looking at the battle of the boards here, looks like McAlester Lady Buffaloes, looks like they had 25 boards, 8 offensive, 17 defensive. And Merritt with 16, 8 offensive, 8 defensive. Looking at the turnovers here, looks like McAlester finished off the night with 22 turnovers and Merritt with 12.
Yeah, so again, that's actually kind of funny because it's not funny, but it's kind of ironic. McAlester averaging 22 turnovers on the tournament, Merritt averaging 12, and they each finished with what they averaged on the tournament.
That's a weird stat.
The simple truth is you can't turn the ball over that much and expect to win. We said that yesterday when they played Washington. We're saying it again today when you're playing Merritt. That was also a big reason why they only scored 11 points in the first half. But with everything that went wrong against the Oilerettes in the first half, the fact that the Lady Buffaloes pulled it within 15 is pretty incredible.
Yeah.
So it's a testament to, again, the hard work that McAlester puts in and out, the kind of coach team that Coach Owen puts on the floor for the Lady Buffaloes. And I expect them to, like I said, bounce back strong next Thursday. They'll have a good, New Year's, tomorrow's New Year's Eve, Monday, New Year's Day, a couple of days of practice, maybe even more than that. I don't know when they're practicing or not, but I know that they are going to be hyper-focused and ready for Thursday.
100%.
All right, Wyatt, I think that's going to do it. Do you want to add anything else? And if you don't, let's go ahead and thank our sponsors one final time and wrap it up.
Well, I just love to see the McAlester Buffaloes. They fight, they scratch, and again, they never give up. They never say die, even after that disastrous first half to make it 15-point game. Just incredible.
All right, Wyatt, said it well. Now finish off our sponsors here, and we'll get ready for the new year.
All right. Sponsors: Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford, McAlester Direct Primary Care, Freeze and Flare Heat and Air, Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, The Bank N.A., Fenton Nissan, WE Offer Propane, Vickers Power Sports, and Vickers Furniture. Thank you guys so much for putting us on the air here tonight.
I will say one more thing. This is also the brilliance of us changing up the district play. In years prior, this loss would hurt McAlester in coaches' rankings. Now it does no such thing. It does not hurt McAlester at all in the playoffs. That is the brilliance of us changing to district play. Big thank you to our board operator, Todd Allen, for his work on tonight's game, and thank you to Nate Brown for making the drive for Norman and operating our camera tonight once again. Great job, buddy. And thank you, the listener, for spending your Saturday night with us one final time for the Bertha Frank Teague Mid-American Classic on the campus of East Central University in Ada, Oklahoma. And from the year 2023, it was the Merritt Oilerettes 60 and your McAlester Lady Buffaloes 45. We'll see you next year when McAlester basketball begins the inaugural Primus More Invitational at the MAC next Thursday. Until then, on behalf of Wyatt Hubbard and myself, this is Brandon Green saying, don't just have a great night, have a Buffalo night. Night-night, Hart.